and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Mm-hmm. Why? Well, they had a heart to search after God, but when they learned this doctrine of sovereignty, now they're turned off. Yeah. The love of many. And besides, this idea of iniquity, months ago we were talking about the iniquity of the children of Israel. It was specific. What was the iniquity that Balak learned from Balaam? If I could get them to worship a false concept of God, I've got them. Because Balaam had told Balak, these people are protected. I can't curse them. All I can do is bless them. Because as long as there's no iniquity found in these people, then they're protected. You can't defeat them. Mm-hmm. The iniquity was specific. It wasn't these general sins that men throw around as like lists of sins. No, it's specific. It is turning away from your covenant with God, because God is a covenant-keeping God, and the iniquity is worshiping a false concept of God. They went and joined the Moabites in their festivals and worshipped Baal. Yeah. That's the iniquity we're talking about. And because iniquity shall abound, see, it's not general sins.
Yeah, yeah.
The love of many shall wax cold. Why? Because you've told them that God is controlling their miserable lives. As if God wants them to be miserable.
Yeah.
Now they're turned off. Who turned them off?
False teachers.
The false teachers.
Yeah.
That we still today call pastors, teachers, evangelists, and so on. How much of the church teaches sovereignty?
I'd have to say 100%.
I'm agreeing with you, Mark, because I used to say 99%. No, I think 100%. I have not heard any other preachers challenge the doctrine of sovereignty, ever. And I've been searching for 30 years. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to ask this question to ministers and teachers and preachers and pastors. Doesn't it bother you that our concept of sovereignty is the same as the gods of other religions? Does it bother you that our concept of God is like Allah? Yeah. Does it bother you? It should. But I know, you ministers, pastors, and teachers, you dare not question that teaching. Why? Because you're going to lose your living. I'll no longer have a job. But I'm saying the time has come that you must be willing, in your search to find who God is through His Son, that you have to give up your job, you have to give up your denomination, get out. Mm-hmm. Come out of her. Yeah. It's the only way I see out. If you've got a few people in the church, and maybe your church is small, and you've been able to get those people to actually think biblically, you might have to get out of the denomination. Well, then I'm not accountable to men. Exactly. Aren't we supposed to be accountable to men? That's our problem right there. The pastors can't speak the truth because they have a group of people called the board. They wouldn't dare speak the truth. They would no longer gain. Yeah. They've gone after the riches that Balaam sought after. Yeah, you will lose your living being a pastor. You might have to get a job.
Yeah.
Like Paul. You might have to make tents for a while. Like Paul. I think I'm done.